So I got a fun little weekend project I'm working on. I'm trying to clean out this room, do a little bit more organization. As you see, I already kind of started. I got those two filing cabinets in the corner. And I'm going to line the wall all the way up to that light switch. So there should be a total of 7 forward drawer filing cabinets in a row there. And then I need to move this stuff, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go filing cabinets all the way about to where the wall shelves end. That way I'm not impeding my panels, even though, as you can tell, I'm very concerned about not blocking my electrical panels because safety is #1 priority. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm trying to get that dealt with. And it's kind of challenging because I have to get these through a maze. And this is the current path I'm going with those cabinets. A little zigzag action there. And yeah, here's the filing cabinets. And it's kind of a pain because I have to take some of the drawers out before I move them because it's too heavy. Once I finish moving the gray ones that are over here, then I have to go over here. Oh boy. And I want to unbury these because I want to have the 7 in a row to be matching in colors. No good reason why, just thought it'd be nice. But to get those from there, I have to clean this path out, which means that stuff will get shoved off the side somewhere in the path I'm currently using. And I'm doing a lot of this because I'm getting ready to have a small auction. Ever since eBay tried to ban me for selling too much back in March, I decided I need to liquidate and restructure my business. And I'm gonna kind of gradually get rid of stuff, and I want to get this all under control. It's just too crazy in here. But yeah, I'll be back in the next clip with a project update, I guess, basically. Well, I've made some progress. I got my 7 filing cabinets in here like I wanted. Unfortunately, I only have another 12 inches of clearance there, so even if I wanted to put like a little 2-drawer filing cabinet, it would get in the way of my door. Also, the floor is kind of uneven, so this doesn't quite line up right. I did put some cardboard under this to kind of help stabilize it. The next step is going to be reorganizing these. I just kind of grabbed them, and not everything's properly labeled yet and stuff. I use these wet erase magnetic labels, which are fantastic because you just write on with a special wet erase pen, kind of like what teachers used to use on overhead projectors. And if you want to change it, you just rinse it out under a faucet and everything will come off and they look brand new. And on top of that, if you accidentally write on it with a permanent marker, I mean, nothing's stopping you with just putting a paper label over it and covering up your mistake. And then obviously you're stuck with writing on it with paper labels from now on, but it's whatever. So I gotta sort these. I've kind of made a list of what drawers I want. And I'm going to divide out the 5 and 12 volt into different amp ranges since those are the most common ones. The other ones I'm just going to throw in as is and then kind of hope it works out. So I have, I'll recount here, sorry. So I have 12 drawers that'll be used up for sorting adapters, so that'll be these first 3 filing cabinets basically. These filing cabinets further over, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do voltage ranges, and I also have some AC adapters that I need to sort. So I think I might divide them up, do like 0 to 15 and separate by amp in these two, and then 16 to basically 48 should be the top end on the bottom too, and sort them by amperage. And then maybe my ones with AC voltage output, and then maybe some of the oddball stuff. I haven't quite decided. I probably have some center negative ones I need to sort too. I should probably do a better job of catching those since they do exist, unfortunately. I thought about using these for laptop adapters also, but I don't think I'll have enough drawers after sorting out my 5 to 24 volt ones. Well, 5 to 48, I guess. So I think on this side of the wall, I'm going to, I forget how many I figured I can get there. Probably 5 will get me to that, give me that edge. So I think I'm going to sort some of the oddball laptop adapters in those, because like I have 2 drawers of these old Gateway laptop adapters. I mean, they're basically worthless. I don't even know. Where's the voltage on this? 19 volts, 3.68 amps. I'll never use these, to be honest. I shouldn't be saving them. But, you know, just in case. I figure, I don't know, 1 or 2 filing cabinet drawers worth maybe. I already have 2 filing cabinet drawers of these Gateways. And then I didn't do a very good job with these PA6s and 9s, these older Dells. I do actually want to save all these because I have a bunch of the laptops that use them. But I think I'm going to sort. I'm going to make a drawer for PA6s and PA9s. I have my PA10s and 12s in my parts room, or my parts closet that is, so those won't be in here. The adapters in here are going to be my lesser used stuff. And then I'm going to sort out some of my oddball IBM and Lenovo adapters. These are actually kind of rare if I remember correctly for some of their old Pentium 4 laptops, but yeah, I got this big trash can full of them, and then I just got boxes everywhere. And what I want to do is get to the point where they're organized, and then if I have a full filing cabinet drawer of a specific value, then there's surely shouldn't be a good reason for me to save more of them, unless it's something exotic, like the multi-pin ones, kind of like this Lenovo. But yeah, because it's kind of tough with my business of knowing when to save stuff, and I don't want to have too much, especially when, like, I couldn't tell you the last time, you know, I needed in this drawer. I do have a few things I actually need to find adapters for, but yeah. So I'm gonna work on organizing this and then I'll be back. Well, I had fun. Not really, but it was, untangling the rat's nest of cables is not fun. But I did have fun kind of getting this started. And I'm at a stopping point. I've been doing this for most of the day now. My feet hurt from standing on this concrete. But I've gotten some of this sorted out. I basically made a few changes to the original plan. Also, you probably shouldn't have a bunch of filing cabinet drawers open like this. Wait, but I like to live dangerously. Oop. So some of this is as planned. I sorted by voltage and amperage. Ironically, I ended up having a ton of over 2 amp 5 volt power supplies versus under. And I wanted to do these in order of increasing voltage, but then I realized it made more sense to have all the 12 volts in one cabinet because I ended up dividing them out a little bit more than I originally planned on. So I got 0 to 1 amp. Obviously, you know, no such thing as a 0 amp power supply, but you had to start somewhere. 1.1 to 2.9, 3 to 4, and I particularly did this one because normally this is supposed to be like the most common range for like monitors and thin clients and stuff, but somehow, yeah, it's about the same amount. It seemed like I was going to have more of these than those, but yeah, anyways. And then I have the 4 amp, over 4 amp stuff, which will actually be handy because, where'd it go? I have a Netgear branded one in here somewhere that I'm probably going to need for one of those self-contained NAS units that people make. I think I have a Synology one I need to test if I remember right, and that required like 6 amps. But I ended up making a 19, a 24. I might make a 48 volt one, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I have a couple drawers of like multi-pan adapters that I don't even know what to do with, like these useless HP adapters. I mean, they're worthless. People on eBay are selling them for like $7 free shipping, and it's going to cost you $4.50 to ship. So it's like, I don't know. It's not worth my time. And that cabinet should all be empty. So yeah, made progress. I gotta finish up that mess and then that mess, and those 2 containers need to be sorted, but those are all laptop adapters. So I'm gonna put the air compressor back where it belongs and get clear access to my panel again, and that'll be a day for this project. But thanks for watching.